I will say, I know you're a Poch guy, Bets, but in my opinion, if there's one thing that's going to derail the U.S. men's national team, I think it's Poch. That, to me, what that does to a locker room is just on the eve of like the biggest moment in any of these guys' lives. Strike one, you leave out one of your boys who's been with you for the last year without even a freaking phone call. That's strike one. Strike two, you start hearing that your boss is already leaving.
I didn't even end up answering that question. Classic Bets. I completely went off track, but
third person, I love it.
I do. Yeah. Oh, dude, I'll go all the way to the fifth person. I don't care.
I love it.
So, but I will say that got me tight because that's like now the locker room is chatting about it.
I do agree with you. I agree with what you guys are saying, but I don't think we should like read into it too much because, like, yes, I'm mad that it got out there, but this is like really common. It's a common thing for international managers to do. Yeah. Is you coach a major tournament and then you move on.
Right.
And I would have been surprised if Poch was here for 2 World Cups. That would be really surprising to me. It's just a shame that it got out there.
It's just bad vibes whoever leaked it.
Sorry,
what if Diego Luna leaked that, Johnson? He's like, this guy's going down.
Well, don't accuse him of that.
Sorry, no, that's our boy. Let's get him on the show.
When I was answering that, sorry if I sounded a little lagged. I was fact checking the fact check because I couldn't never admit I was wrong.
Bets, feel free to have, Super is out here like live Googling you to definitely. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, feel free to fact check him back.
I might hire an intern for the summer and be like, fact check that.
Also, just before we move on, to wrap up or to tie up the thread on Blink reaction to the roster, I have one other take.
And I do too.
Okay, my Blink test was that, and just for anyone who doesn't follow soccer, if you were to look at the roster of a basketball team and you saw that everyone was under 6 foot, without even like watching game, you'd be like, that's a red flag. Like, that's not good. The fact that the U.S. men's national team, when you look at the roster, is 80% guys playing in Europe is the equivalent for me of having my basketball players above 6 foot. It's just like, it's a little like sign that we're taking a step in the right direction. I know it's a little crazy, but like,
no, it is crazy.
Do you know
no, it's not crazy at all. I didn't think that's where you're gonna go with it.
You're on the edge of your seat.
No, I think that's a solid take.
Yeah,
but then it goes to the point that we were just sulking about in the beginning, where we want to start changing that. Hopefully, in the years to come, where good players can stay here, develop, and also get paid good money. Because at the end of the day, the money just isn't here. And I'll tell you right now, the chants aren't either. The chants
are atrocious. But real quick on the Blink test is, I think what struck me immediately is that half the team is either a goalkeeper or a defender.
Is that true?
Yeah. I think we have 10 defenders and then we have 3 keepers. It's a 26-man roster. Bets, could you fact check that? No, for real. That's a crazy.
My guy's on it.
Because it's just I think it signals like, okay, this is what Poch is about. Like, he's going to play ultra defensive. Probably, like, I think it probably signals that he wants to play a 5-back, which I don't know.
That's crazy, dude.
You know, if he plays a 3 and then wing backs, like, maybe that's what his plan. But then there's a ton of other stuff. I think that's worrying about that setup. But immediately what strikes me is this is ultra defensive, and I don't think it needed to be given who got left out.
Yeah, for sure. If you're gonna also, I hope he does. If he plays a 5-back, I'm gonna be super upset.
Well, I think. Go ahead. Bets,
go for it.
Yeah, I think it will be. Why? Sorry that you're going to be upset, DDB, because they're probably going to play 5 in the back, but it's more with like wing backs, like kind of how we played at Q's.
Yeah, at Q's. So it'll be like a 3-5-2 or 3-4-3.
So like, and we do have some dogs to put out on the wing back. We have Jedi and like even Des getting up there, and they're even trying like Weah on like a wing back.
Yeah,
I do agree. I don't love that. I saw that face toss. But yeah, I think that.
But you like the 5-back, Bets.
I've always like it when I used to do foot drafts. It was always 3-5-2 until I die. So to play with the wing backs.
So you don't hate it.
I like more of the wing back, look than sitting 5, but I doubt we would ever sit 5 unless we're playing like.
Did we do 4-3-3
No.
at the last World Cup? I think we did.
Yeah, 4-3-3 at the
It was
last.
4-3-3.
with Craig
I
Berhalter.
don't think we'd ever sit 5. I think like the way it's like, I don't think Poch would ever sit 5.
Yeah.
Now, I think he's flirting with the idea of playing 3 in the back, and then playing Dest and Robinson as wing back.
And so he'll just hold Robinson or Dest back when the other one attacks it. Okay.
Yeah, or
That's-
like
yeah.
now what's I think most worrying about that to me is just like how much that is putting on those two guys, because you can bring on Scally and
They better.
I think he can play.
He said you better.
They better. Like he can play that position, but like those 3 guys, I think, are the only guys that naturally play that position, and it's a long tournament. And
wait, you're telling me they brought 10 defenders and only 3 of them play wingback?
I mean, yeah.
Or what is it? 13. It's 3 goalkeepers, 10 defenders, so that's already half the roster.
Right.
And of the 10 defenders, only 3 play wingback. So what, do we bring 7 center backs?
It said you can play
people in different
like you can play Weah on that wingback position, but I would say the rest of the defenders are either center backs or they're just regular fullbacks.
That to me says you're playing not to lose.
Like wingback and fullback are like, I mean, yes, they are pretty similar, but is a completely different skill set.
For sure.
I mean, you look at the guys who do that in the league, and you can, when you look at the player comps, you're like, oh, that guy is pretty similar. Like Reece James, you know, he's a guy that can play wingback, but you look at a classic fullback, and you're like, you know, I don't see it for that guy.
Yeah.
It's just a lot more dynamic.
Yeah, I don't hate that take. The thing that concerns me about bringing 10 defenders and only 3 of them are wingbacks is just, to me, that says conservative. That says you're playing not to lose instead of playing to win, which I don't love.
It definitely means that you're playing to be
conservative.
Yeah, defensive. Yeah. I don't necessarily like. I think he's trying to win games.
Yeah,
but how he goes about doing that might be more.